In this video, I want to give you a little demo of a new charcoal grill that I made. This is a charcoal grill made out of a propane tank. This is a standard kind of propane tank that you find on a propane grill. And welding is a fairly new hobby of mine. And when my last propane tank ran out of propane, I decided I would use it to build a little charcoal grill just for the fun of it. Here it is. So I'll show you what it has, how it's made. Just looking at the outside right now, exterior. Alright. On the top here you can see I have a cover for the smokestack or smoke vent that's adjustable. Here on the side I have a little side table made out of expanded metal and rebar. And then here's the main part of the grill itself. The legs are made out of rebar. The handles are made out of steel rod. I think it's 3/8 inch diameter. So let me open it up. I used the grill once a few weeks ago, tested it out, cooked some pork chops on it. Turned out great. As you can see, the cooking grate is made of expanded metal. Then I have some angle iron along the edges to give it kind of a sturdy edge and prevent from getting cut up by the edges of the expanded metal. And then I fabricated some handles here out of rebar that you can see welded to the edges. So go ahead and lift this up. Then at the bottom is my charcoal grate, and my charcoal grate is made out of a plate of steel. It's a fairly thick plate. I think it might be a 1/4 inch. No, not 1/4 inch. It's, well, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's fairly thick. Maybe it's 3/8 inch. But it's fairly thick and heavy plate. This is where where you put the charcoal, and as you can see, I welded some rebar handles on it to make it easy just to lift the charcoal tray with ashes out to clean it out after you're done. Then at the bottom of the grill, I have 2 little bars of steel just to help hold the charcoal grate in place. This here on the bottom left, this is the air inlet, which I'll show you in more detail from the outside. And these little shelves are where the charcoal grate sits on. All right. Put my charcoal grate back in. And I'll put my cooking grate back in. And there you can see there's my exhaust or smokestack. So I'll go ahead and close it. Oh, I do want to show you on the outside. I have a little stop that I made out of the round stock. And that's just a stop for the lid, so that the lid stops and doesn't go too far back. As I showed you before, I have the rebar legs. And let's come around on the other side. Here's my air inlet. and it just sort of swings. One of the things that I need to do is figure out a way to make the lid stop and be held in place at like quarter open, half open, full open, so on. So that's something I still need to do. Haven't quite figured out. Here's one of the little flaws. When I first cut it open, my cutting wasn't the best with the cutoff wheel and angle grinder, so I end up having kind of a wide gap right here. But it's the first time I've ever made one of these, so figured I'd have a few mistakes. I do want to show this side table, which kind of came out nice. It's removable, so I just lift up on the sides and it just moves away. So I have just some little square tubing sections on the front and back. This is on the right side of the grill, and then this is looking at the bottom of the side table. This is rebar, and then I ground it down to fit nicely into the square tubing. So to attach it, just line it up and line it up and slide it in. And then you have a little side table to use to put your meat on, plate, utensils, whatever it might be. And then it's easily removable. Not as easy while I'm holding the camera with one hand and trying to remove this with one hand, but there you go. And then have carrying handles on both sides. Well, there you have it. There's a tour of my first barbecue bit that I welded. So it was a lot of fun to do, and I have a feeling I'll probably be making another one or more in the future because it was a lot of fun, and kind of like tinkering with it. And then here in the back is something else completely unrelated to barbecue. That'll be for a different video. So thanks for watching.